What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Now on today's menu, I'll be showing you how to bake up some delicious blueberry scones. So guys, let's get started. So here are the ingredients that I'll be using. I have some all-purpose flour, some heavy cream, some shredded butter. Now you could just place your butter in the fridge before you shred it so you get a better shred and it's not sticky and messy, and just leave a big mess. So you just want to freeze your butter first before you shred it. And here I have some dried blueberries. You could use fresh if you like, and some sugar, baking powder, salt, and vanilla. So I'm going to start off with my dry ingredients. So to my flour, I'm going to add the salt, the baking powder, and I'm going to give this a good whisk, and my sugar. Yes, I'm going to give this a good whisk to incorporate the baking powder and the salt throughout the flour, so my leavening agent will be distributed evenly. And then I'm going to go in with my shredded butter. Now guys, you want to make sure your butter is well cold, because we want to have little flecks of butter, and that little flecks of butter is going to create those nice fluffy little pockets, and that give it that nice flaky bite. So I'm just going to mix in my butter into my flour thoroughly. Now to this, I'm going to add my blueberries, and I'm just going to toss them around so they can be evenly distributed as well. And now to my heavy cream, I'm going to add my vanilla, and I'm just going to pour it in. And now guys, when you're making biscuits or anything like that, you want to make sure that the dough isn't overworked. So I'm just going to mix this to combine, as it's it's going to be looking crumbly in the first, but we're going to mix it until it's just combined. Now we're going to pour this out onto our work surface and make it come together. This might look dry and look like it doesn't have enough moisture in it, but trust me, there's enough moisture in it to bring it together, because we're not making bread where we need to develop the gluten. We want this to be nice and fluffy. So we're just going to use our hands to bring this together. And guys, if you have reached this far in the video and you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscription button, turn on the post notification bell, and click the one that says all, so you never miss any of my uploads. Yes guys. Now that our dough is come together, this is what we want. We don't want to knead it. We just want to keep putting it together until it forms a nice dough. Now I'm going to press this out into the shape and thickness that I want. You could do that. You could just press it out in the thickness that you want. But I'm just going to use my hands to press it out in the shape that I want. You could go in with your rolling pin here, but I'm just going to use my hands. Now I'm going to cut these into the desired shape I want. You could make this into little squares. You could make them into circles. Whatever shape you want. I'm going for a triangular shape here. And guys, this recipe is so quick, simple. And guess what guys? You don't need a lot of ingredients to make it. Now I'm going to place these on this baking sheet that is lined with parchment paper. Now here I have some more heavy cream and some sugar, and I'm just going to brush on the heavy cream on my scones. So we're just going to brush them on to create that nice golden crust. Yes. So we're going to sprinkle on some sugar. Now this part is completely optional, but it makes for a nice little crust on top. And I'm going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Now we're going to work on our delicious lemon glaze. Yes, guys, this is really tasty. So here in my bowl, I have a cup of powdered sugar, and I'm just going to zest my lemon in. We want 1 lemon for this. Guys, you want to make sure you zest before you squeeze, because trust me, if you squeeze before you zest, not a good look. Now we're going to squeeze our lemon in. We use about 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. And guys, the full recipe will be linked down in the description box, so feel free to check it out. I'm going to go into some vanilla and of course a little bit of heavy cream. And we're going to whisk this until it's nice and smooth. And there you have it, guys. Our lemon glaze is nice and ready. Now after 25 minutes, this is what my scones be looking like. Some lovely blueberry scones. I'm just going to allow this to cool down a bit, and then I'm going to drizzle my delicious lemon drizzle on. Now guys, if you have a piping bag you could use, but I just placed mine in a Ziploc bag, cut off the tips, and I drizzle this delicious lemon frosting / drizzle over my blueberry scones. And let me tell you guys, this was amazing. You ought to try this recipe. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and also share this video if you can. And there you have it, beautiful people. My blueberry scones are nice and ready to be served. Guys, this was delicious. It was soft, moist, flaky, flavorful, and delicious. If I have left out any adjectives, guys, try this and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, until then, my beautiful peeps, if you do like this recipe and you want to give it a try, you could give it a try and tag me on Instagram at Toya's Kitchen and let me know how it turns out. Until then, my peeps, this is Toya's Kitchen signing out. Bye-bye.